feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. Know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. All right. Big salute to the chat. Y'all already know how we do here. Tapped in, man. Me, A, baby boy, baby G and B. Come here, man. Come here. You already know I got baby G and B TV with me, running amok, doing what he do best at the big house. Baby boy, come here, man. Let me check you out. Yeah. You already see I got baby G and B with me. What it do, homie, all right? You see that Spider-Man out. Ooh-wee. Okay. You already know what time it is. Make sure you tap into the Realest. All right, hit the like button and all that when you get in here. We're going to talk about Let's Rap About It podcast. All right, I got a lot of people in the DM. They say, yo, G&B TV, what's your perspective on everything that's going on with the Let's Rap About It podcast? Listen, man. One thing for sure, two things for certain. This is hip-hop. This is hip-hop. You know what I mean? So I like what they doing. I got to give a salute to Let's Rap About It podcast. 50 Cent, where you at? Yeah, we ain't trying to hear nothing about your business acumens. We ain't trying to hear about none of your real estate purchases. We trying to figure out, is you in a booth or is you not? You know what I mean? Big salute to the chat, man. Big salute to everybody that's in here. Hit the like button and all that. Baby boy, what up? Go get your grapes, man. Get your grapes. Okay, you got what you need. What it do? Yeah, 100%, man. I listened to the freestyle. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. I gotta say, we all know Fabulous did his big one. Fabulous is definitely top 5 dead or alive when it come to New York City lyricists, New York City rappers. Summertime Shootout, one of my favorite joints. But I'm gonna tell you something. That Low Soul Way album is a classic. I feel like a lot of people look over that Low Soul Ways album. That right there is a classic album that a lot of people forget about because they talk about Summertime Shootouts. You know, they talk about Freddie and Jason. They talk about, the freestyles that Fabulous has done over the years. But Low Soul's Way, classic album. It's the fabulous life. Yo, I be living that. Yo, I be living that. Yo, I be living that. You could get it right if you be living that. You be living that. Yeah. Classic album. So I love what Fabulous did. You know what I'm saying? And he went directly at 50. He didn't waste no time. He didn't get in there and pussyfoot around. He said your shorty getting hot showered. Yeah, we know what Fabulous was talking about when he told 50 Cent that his shorty was getting hot showered. We already know he talking about P. Diddy in the Freak Off All-Star Weekends where his shorty was getting hot showered after a long 2 or 3 day freak off situation. 50 Cent, you got to get in the booth, homie. Hey, 50, respectfully. I know Queens get the money and all that, but we ain't talking about no money. We ain't worried about your business acumen. We ain't worried about your real estate portfolio. We don't want to know about your crypto portfolio. Not right now. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to speak to that. Salute to them boys rapping, getting in the booth and doing what they did. Now, let me tell you something. I ain't heard no response yet. But I did see Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder with the homie Hassan Campbell Harlem Legend. Yeah. Yeah, Harlem Legend and China Brim. I don't know. I'm just saying. I ain't heard no response music. I ain't seen nobody inside of the booth doing what they supposed to do. But I did see Harlem Legend, China Brim, and Hassan Campbell. I saw them eating duck necks and deep fried Campbell soup. Did you know they could deep fry Campbell's? I never seen deep fried Campbell soup. They, they had deep fried Campbell soup out there in New York City. Now I'm gonna tell you something. Them people with the little hats and all that, they never cease to amaze me. Yeah, them people up there, the higher ups, the DJ Vladimirs and all of that, they know where they get deep fried Campbell soup. I ain't never had no deep fried Campbell soup. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to let y'all know. I mean, it is what it is. But you got one podcast with some elite wordsmiths, some rappers that got in the booth and did what they do. Woo, baby GMB TV, he with me. And then you got the other rappers, the G Unit niggas. They hanging out with Hassan Campbell and they eating duck necks and all of that. Yeah. Yeah, they ate some duck neck. They had duck neck the other night. Hey, them niggas was eating duck necks together. Salute the let's rap about it. And that's why I told Harlem Legend, salute to the homie Harlem. But I told Harlem Legend, when y'all get y'all feet on the ground, it's gonna be a war. You think Mano and Jim Jones and Fabulous, and you think they not gonna shoot they shot at Hassan Campbell? It's gonna make for great content. That's all I can say. Salute to the chat. Do what you doing there. You know. Yeah, look. Enjoy the ambiance. Hey, that's why I do this type of shit. I want you to listen. Yeah, you hear the waterfall, don't you? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Nigga getting big on your little ass, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, you like that. I'm just saying. You got Fabulous, Mano, Jim Jones, and Dave East. You got them boys in the booth spitting hot lines and spitting hot songs and freestyling. And then you got Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder eating duck necks and fried Campbell soup with Hassan Campbell. Oh. Ooh, it's gonna make for great content, baby. They eating fried Campbell soup with Hassan Campbell. God bless America. What's up, big boy guy? Come here. Come here. Let me show you this. You got your ball? Where the ball's at? Where the basketball at? Break, man. You got the break. You get break. All right, now. All right. All right. Hey, now watch your mouth now. Watch your mouth. Yeah, watch your mouth when you're talking to daddy now. There you go. Handle your business. Handle your business, man. There you go. There you go, girl. There you go. There you go. It's all you, baby. You alright? Big salute to the chat and all that. I'm just saying, man. I'm just here to keep it 100. You know, while you enjoy the ambiance, while you listen to the waterfall, while you get yourself in the mood, I want you to think about this. The only thing that the East Coast is missing is a no jumper East. The only thing they missing in New York City is an Adam 22 or DJ Vladimir. What you think is going on? They lining, they setting this up. They setting up the circus for New York City. New York City, my advice to y'all, hold on to your integrity. The same way Adam 22 got them gang members out there in California playing homosexual games with each other is the same way DJ Vladimir is going to line up you New York podcasts to clash with each other. Now listen, it's going to make for great content. There's nothing above the content, baby. There's nothing more important than the content. Listen to me. Listen to me, Grown Man Business TV. As long as there's clouds in the sky, content is king. Woo. You like how I gave you that? As long as there's clouds in the sky, content is king. So in New York City, you got Let's Rap About It. You got the Joe Budden podcast. You got Joe and Jada. And now, officially, fresh up out the dirty section of YouTube, We Don't Give a Damn podcast. Woo! Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Popping a collar on you. You know what I'm talking about, my man? Yeah. Talk to him. We got We Don't Give a Damn podcast. And I'm going to tell you like this. We don't give a goddamn. That's what I like to call it. Salute the Harlem legend, China Brim, Hassan Campbell. You understand me? And with New York City, what y'all got to understand is the energy has shifted. I've been talking about this for the last 6 months. Yeah, I've been telling y'all. New York City, now it's coming back. And I already told Harlem I need my special guest appearance on We Don't Give a Damn. But the triple cross is this. Controversy is what sells content. Yeah, this ain't gonna be a kumbaya situation. This ain't gonna be a situation where y'all gonna be New York City and it's New York, and y'all gonna be raising the roof. Mano and Jim Jones, Fabulous, they sitting back and they in a group chat. They saying, yo, you see that? Look at these niggas. Look at these niggas eating duck necks and all of that. Yeah, these niggas got duck neck, fried Campbell soup. Look at this. You think it ain't about to, well, it's gonna be a war in the streets. And it's gonna make for great content. New York City. As long as it's clouds in the sky, content is king. And I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just happy to have the platform built up nice and solid. I'm happy to be in position to watch this happen. I'm from Virginia. We do what we do. Salute to Pusha T, Malice, Pharrell Williams, the Neptunes, Timberland and all that. Yeah, we do what we do in VA. But Virginia and New York City, we got a a love-hate relationship. We've been making a lot of money together over the years. So what go on in New York City is in Virginia's concern. It is. And vice versa. Jay-Z, Nas, they all come to Virginia to get with Timberland, get with Pharrell, get some of that Virginia flavor all on the albums and all that. Alpo, he made his way to Virginia Beach. Yeah. Yeah. New York City, biggest rat in New York City history, made his way to Virginia Beach. So we intertwined with this. It ain't no denying this. You can't get away from this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. Like it or love it. Like it or love it. New York City. when Hassan Campbell, and I told y'all last night, and I'm gonna say it again, Hassan Campbell, that Fordham Road shit you been wearing all on, that ain't gonna work on DJ Vladimir. 4K HD. Get with Harlem Legend and get your swag up. All that Darucci, them fox furs and all that ain't gonna work in 4K. I saw what you had on the other night. Yeah, you fucked it. Come on, son. Come on, son. You got the Fordham Road sweater with the $5 Bodega Scully on and all. Come on, Haas, you tripping. You in the room with Uncle Murder, Tony Yayo, Chichu. Yeah. You in the room with Chichu, G-Unit. You need to go in the closet and get that Gucci out. You, a Haas Campbell, go in your closet. I know you didn't spend all that money on that pond, did you? Hassan Campbell, I know you didn't spend all that money on them bushes and that goddamn dandelions and those goddamn lily flowers in that pond and them koi fish. I know you went to the goddamn Neiman Marcus and got you some of that Gucci. Yeah, you spent all that money on that goddamn pond. Hey, Haas. Hey, Haas, I'm telling you, Harlem Legend, get with Hassan. I saw what Harlem had on. Yeah, I saw the Gucci. Yeah, the Gucci North Face collab Bubba jackets and all that. That's between 5,000 and 10,000 just on the Bubba jacket. Huh? Harlem, get with Hassan Campbell and make sure he is prepared to be in 4K HD. Those Jaruchi furs and the fox Afghanistanian fox fur, that shit ain't gonna work in 4K, Haas. It might work over there with your, you know, where you got your bloodhound snoring in the background and all that. But it ain't gonna work on DJ Vladimir. It's gonna be a beautiful start to the year. Content on content on content. Yeah. See, this is what you gotta understand, right? We already know China Brim ain't wrapped too tight. Yeah, we know China Brim is crazy. So China ain't gotta have none of that. China could go to a gas station and buy a cowboy hat and we gonna love it. Yeah, they done already told us China. Oh, okay, what's going on? We done already told us that China Brim was on medication. So we know China ain't wrapped too tight. Yeah, we know already. But Hassan Campbell, you better go trade in some of them bushes, and them trees, and them koi fish, and then you need to go get. Oh, eat your grapes. I got some grapes for you. I got you some donuts, but you need some grapes. Salute to the chat. Yeah, we don't give a goddamn podcast is on the way. If you're hating, we gonna call you out, man. If you're not congratulating the situation, then you hating. You hear that? Listen to that. Don't it sound? Yeah. You gonna get down or you gonna lay there? Man, we don't really care if China. We don't care if China is wearing designer. China's crazy. Yeah, China's crazy. Okay, so China could do what he want to do. Put it in the comment section. But Hassan Campbell, you better not get your ass up on that 4K with those goddamn Fordham Roll sweaters and sweatsuits and all that. The dirty section is rising up out the dirt. Don't you understand that? Don't you feel that? Can't you see that? The dirty section is rising up out the dirt. Yeah. He was on Fordham Road. I'm not even going to pull the computer out. But that little situation Haas had going on with the green sweater and the green sweatpants and the $5 Scully and all that from the bodegas and all. Yeah, you get them Scullies for $5 at the bodega. You are. Nah, Haas. Nah. Get your shit together, Haas. The Rucci sweaters ain't gonna work this time. Alright? Big salute to everybody that's in the chat. I'll be giving it up. We're not staying long, man. I just wanted to give you the ambiance. You know how we do over here. New York City is slowly getting back in position. Just talk real talk. I suggest you get a little more consistent with your content, homie. Monster Mo, get a little bit more consistent with your content. The shift has left Atlanta. It is no more Atlanta. It is now Ratlanta. We don't look at Ratlanta the same. You either Faglanta or Ratlanta. We ain't rocking with that. Yeah, the 30-year stint is over. Yeah, they done had a run for about 30 years out there in Atlanta, Ratlanta. We ain't rocking with Young Thugger. We ain't rocking with Lil Baby, 21 Savage. We ain't rocking with Atlanta. The shift is coming back to New York City. You thought DJ Vladimir was out there for no reason? I told y'all, you thought these celebrities was starting to pick sides and starting to lock in for no reason? No. The shift is coming back to New York City. And when the shift get back to New York City, everybody need to be in position. That's what's going on. Just talk real talk. Get more consistent with your content because the shift is coming back to New York. Yeah. I've been calling for this for the last 6 months to a year. I've been telling y'all, New York needs to get back in position. And look what's happening. Yeah, it is what it is. You think the higher ups and the elites is just out of nowhere starting to build things and got China Brim and Harlem Legend, and they locking in with Hassan Campbell, and all these live streams when Hassan Campbell was crying his eyes out, begging for somebody to help him. All of a sudden, these niggas is ready to put him on camera. All of a sudden, they ready to lock in and make it official. The shift is happening. It's over for Atlanta when it come to hip hop, when it come to rap, when it come to streets, when it come to that. It's still a metropolis in Atlanta. It's still a lot of money in Atlanta. It's still a lot of black dollars in Atlanta. I'm not talking about the money part. Atlanta is still the metropolis for black dollars, respectfully. But as far as like content, entertainment, as far as like this media aspect is coming back to New York City. In New Jersey, they got Netflix is building one of the biggest Netflix warehouses in the world, right in New Jersey. Yeah, in New Jersey right now, they are building one of the biggest Netflix warehouses where you're going to be able to create content. They're going to do movies. It's going to be a production site. And they're building that shit right in New Jersey. The shift is happening. Media is going back up north. Anytime you see dudes like DJ Vlad, Jewish people like that, making certain strategic moves, all you got to do is pay attention. Why is DJ Vladimir in New York City? Why is DJ Vladimir having an office and recording studio in New York City? Why all of a sudden is DJ Vladimir buying duck neck and fried Campbell soup for content creators? They about to start spending the bag to get y'all in position. And I'm right there. I'm going to see what's going on. Yeah, just talk real talk. You, come on, man. You know I ain't lying to you. You better get in that motherfucking basement and start doing them pre-recorded videos, nigga. Yeah, you be slacking a little bit, just talk. I see a video from you, and then 6 months later I see another video. I don't be knowing what's going on with you. I don't know if you're doing what you're doing or you're not. You're doing this. Yeah, I don't know what that. Nigga, you drop a video, you're talking. Yeah, I don't see that, but you know what I do see, Just Talk. Hey, Just Talk, I'm gonna tell you. Let me talk to you, Just Talk, real fast. The next time you post one of them pictures with your shirt off, I'ma unfollow you, nigga. Yeah. Just Talk, real talk. You in the chat, ain't you? The next time you goddamn post one of those pictures, bare chest, I'm gonna unsubscribe to your channel, brother. Set yourself up for OnlyFans, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some advice. Just talk real talk. I'm gonna clip this up just for you. Go get an OnlyFans, brother. Go get yourself an OnlyFans, man. You know what I mean? Where you can post these naked pictures of yourself, and you could put it. People could charge. But don't be putting that shit in the algorithm, brother. The next time I scroll through the algorithm and I see a picture with you like this and shit, like this, I'm going to unsubscribe to you, man. There, I said it. Everybody in the chat wanted to say that to you. I said it. I ain't trying to disrespect you. But the next time I see your ass like this, I'm going to unsubscribe to you. AP, everybody in the chat wanted to say this to you. I'ma just say it to you. Get yourself OnlyFans, brother. You already ain't doing enough content. You ain't doing no. But every time I look on my goddamn algorithm, you got your breasts out. You got your breasts out all on the goddamn algorithm and all that. Tell me what you got. What is you trying to do? Go ahead and put it in the chat. What is your goal? What is you got going on? Is you a motherfucking, is you a goddamn trainer? Is you training people? Put your goddamn breasts up. Listen, man, put a bra on, brother. I'm, put a goddamn sports bra on when, the next time you do that. Yeah, I want to say, nigga, I'm just saying, man. We gonna keep it. Put your goddamn breasts away, man. Every time y'all in the algorithm, man. Respectfully, man. Appreciate you. Now I told you these things, that's all. I don't want no more. Sit down and eat the donut, man. You can't even get them left. Sit down and eat the donut. Sit down and eat the donut, man. Good job, good job. Yeah, I just wanted to let that marinate in your spirit. That's why I went into the house. I wanted to let that marinate into your spirit, Just Talk. Put your goddamn breasts away, man. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see your breasts, man. Respectfully, man. Hall of Legend, China Brim, Hassan Campbell. Big salute, my G's. Super proud of y'all, man. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is exactly what the game needed, man. It's like a fresh breath. It's like a breath of fresh air in content. We about to see something we ain't never seen happen on the East Coast. We already seen it take place on the West Coast. We seen Adam 22, but we ain't ever seen the New Yorkers do what the New Yorkers do. And it's gonna be a lot of hate, man. It's gonna be a lot of hate, man. You know what I mean? I saw your live stream last night, Zippy. The hate train in New York City is nasty work. Yeah. I said what I needed to say. I had to get that out there. I had to get that out there because we all be thinking the same thing, Just Talk. Respectfully, I'm gonna get off you. But I'm just saying, we all be thinking the same thing. For some reason, you know, you got your goddamn nipples out every time you in the algorithm and all that. I don't know if you trying to get a girlfriend or I ain't sure if you trying to get subscribers. I don't know, brother. But what I will tell you is, set up an OnlyFans where you can make these hoes pay to see your motherfucking breasts, man. And then you can make some money, and then you can figure out how to manipulate the algorithm without involving us. Yeah, me, AP, all these. We don't want to see that. Respectfully, man. If you could just leave, and listen, man, hey, just talk respectfully. If you could just leave us out of it, we would highly appreciate it. Just leave us out of it, man. I subscribed to your channel a long time ago. I'm looking for content. Bitch ain't got nothing but breasts. All he do is just showing his breasts every goddamn day. His breasts is out. Nigga got his motherfucker. Man, put your motherfucker. Get your. I said, man, get your motherfucker. Somebody get his phone, man. If I knew you, I'd call you. Man, get your motherfucking ass out. Hey, man, listen, brother. Get your motherfucking ass. Go to sleep, man. Get yourself an OnlyFans, man. But I'm gonna unsubscribe to you, nigga. Yeah, it's gonna have one less subscriber if you post one more picture with your breasts out. I ain't trying to disrespect you, brother. All right? Now, I got family. I got some shit to do. I'm going to stay with y'all for a few more minutes. The hate train in New York City is nasty work. And I've been talking about this for a long time, but now we are seeing it. You know, if Tony Yayo want to stand with Hassan Campbell, that's his business. That's his prerogative, man. If Uncle Murder want to ride with China Brim, that's they prerogative. I'm going to tell you something. I ain't never seen nobody on the Learjets with 50 but Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo. Those the only two people I see on the jet with 50 Cent. So It's like, bro, like Jaffe Joe and all these other G Unit members, man, miss me with that. If Tony Yayo say he rocking with it, that's G Unit. Now, I understand the angle, because I know for a fact Hassan Campbell is going to bring an energy that y'all gonna have to play defense. Niggas is gonna be shooting at Hassan Campbell for the most part. But at the end of the day, it's New York City, man. I don't care really. And listen, if you feel a type of way about it, just be quiet on the strength of New York City. Just because it's 3 New Yorkers making a move, you should be quiet about it. That's what I would do. I would say, you know what? I don't really rock with them dudes, but they 757. They Norfolk Virginia. They Virginia. They VA. I'm not gonna throw no dirt on it. I'm just not gonna rock with it. But when you get on your situation and you get to talking for 2 hours about you asking questions, why is this man? You ain't. These is grown men, bro. Tony Yayo is a grown man, bro. You don't get to dictate what he do and what he can't. You can't dictate that. Your word don't hold no weight like that in them streets. Nigga, we still trying to figure out why you ain't take that knife from Blue Boy. We still trying to figure out why you ain't answered the situation with Quan. To be honest, we still trying to figure out how you got probation for a body. Respectfully, I ain't trying to disrespect you. I don't care how. If your ass was 15 years old, they would have held you on Rikers Island for 3 years or 2 years until you could be charged as an adult. That's what they would have did. They would have just gave you 5 years of probation for a cold-blooded murder. They wouldn't have never. So we trying to figure those things out. I think you should take a couple of minutes, gather yourself, and answer those questions. And I'm going to say what nobody want to say. I'm going to say something that nobody want to say, and then I'm going to get out of here, right? I believe the situation with Bimmy really hurt Zip. I get it, right? I get it that you wanted to expose Bimmy as being a rat. But you don't understand how many relationships Bimmy has built in this industry. It's a lot of people that's locked in with Bimmy, 6 degrees of separation. They might not be doing direct business with Bimmy, but they are in business with Bimmy. And if you ask me, I believe the whole situation of you exposing Bimmy, you know, on a whole year run that you did, exposing that Bimmy is music and he is a confidential informant, I believe that hurt you. That might have made you cool with the Supreme team, but Supreme is in prison. Prince, he has a podcast. Prince ain't even offered to bring you on to the podcast. So I'm just saying, like, you went through all that to expose Bimmy, and I think that hurt you more than it helped you. Because in this business, you're going to rub shoulders with rats. You're going to rub shoulders with confidential informants. You're going to rub shoulders with all of that. If you ain't really cool with that, then you might not need to be in this industry. Jay-Z is sitting next to a confidential informant, Desiree Perez. Jay-Z worth $2-3 billion, and he's sitting next to a confidential informant. So what make you bigger than that? What make you stronger than that? Nobody want to tell you this, and I'm about to get out of here because I got some business to handle, right? But exposing Bimmy in a fashion, in the manner that you expose Bimmy, it hurt you more than it helped you. It hurt you, homie. You really, you burning a lot of bridges. We watching you do it. Jimmy tried to holler at you. You turned Jimmy down because you wanted to be with 50 and Cam. Now G Unit is rocking with Hassan Campbell. You see what's happening? You see what I'm talking? It's best to keep your mouth closed on shit that ain't none of your business. The whole situation with Bimmy was none of your business. 10 Toes Down was attacking you and your family. He was slandering your name. He was talking down on y'all. You supposed to handle that with 10 Toes. Why you expose Bimmy over something 10 Toes was doing? And nobody want to tell you this. Nobody want to say this shit out loud. So I'm going to just say it, and then I'm going to get back to my business. You hear the pool is running? You hear the waterfall and all that? You feel the ambiance? 10 Toes and Zippy live in the same city. You could have easily pulled up on 10 Toes and figured that out. He calling you a rat, your daddy, your uncle, your mama. But Bimmy ain't. What the fuck? And then it hurt you more than it helped you. We already know. Now we know Bimmy's a rat. Y'all ain't did nothing about it. Bimmy somewhere making his money. You over here whining and crying about Tony Yayo and all that. Respectfully. And that's why, if you notice, you don't see nobody from New York City is really harping on the whole Max B situation. Because everybody knows that if you start going at Max B, you start burning bridges. Okay, you say Max B's a rat. Well, Max B is with French Montana. French Montana's married to the Princess of Dubai. They doing a lot of business behind the scenes. You a New Yorker that's stepping on Max B, you burning bridges. You burning bridges. You might not see it right now, but it's going to start exposing. That's what happened with Bimmy. Y'all don't understand how deep in this game Bimmy really is. That nigga been with Def Jam since Run DMC, LL Cool J. Yo, Bimmy been in the game like 40 years. From New York to Atlanta, Bimmy is tied in. It's a lot of people that made money with Bimmy. It's a lot of people that got rich with Bimmy. They don't care if he is a confidential informant, but they know now that they can't fuck with you because of what you did to Bimmy. I ain't trying to disrespect you. Just saying. Now, with that being said, man, salute the China Brim. I'm gonna give y'all another 15 minutes, man, and I'm gonna get to the family. I got some things to handle tonight. Salute the Harlem legend, man, China Brim, Hassan Campbell. This shit about to be epic, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited for it. I'm excited, and I already told y'all I need my that guest appearance. I'm with that. All that's cool. Just lock me in. Let me know when, the dates and all that, when everything is ready and the episodes is running smoothly. It ain't nothing for me to hop a flight. It ain't nothing. I'm in and out of New York City. I could be there by the morning. All right, so if you ain't congratulating, then you hating, and that's just what it is. We ain't gonna play no in between. If you not congratulating the situation, then you hating, and that's it. And that's it. And if you hating, cool. Nobody's connected those dots on this thing except for me. If you hurt yourself way more than you helped yourself exposing Bimmy. Supreme can't help you. Prince ain't going. These dudes. Come on, man. You supposed to have left that alone. You supposed to got with 10 Toes Down, did some content, made it go viral, ran down on 10 toes in the streets like he did behind the bar. You was supposed to do that. You was supposed to catch 10 Toes at a bodega and got it shaking over that slander. Over that slander. That's what you were supposed to do. Exposing Bimmy, that wasn't a good move. That wasn't a good, and that's why you New Yorkers need us Virginia boys. Because nobody in New York told you that. Hey, look. Hey, look. Nobody in New York called you Zippy and said, Zippy, hey, man. Hey, let that shit, hey, man, don't do that. Leave it alone, B. It ain't worth it. They sit back and watch you do that shit for entertainment. They sit back and watch you do all that shit to Bimmy for a year straight. You, Bimmy somewhere getting the bag. You think you stop Bimmy bag? Max B, he cooperated. But y'all ain't talking about Max B. So really, y'all should just leave the whole snitching shit alone. Max B told on them people. He told the police where that girl was at. He went back in front of the judge and he said, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. He did the gunner. We heard the audio. It wasn't AI. It was Max B. That's the audio in Pooh Sims in his files of discovery. That's what was in his discovery. But y'all ain't talking about Max B. Y'all letting that shit get swept under the rug, and then Max B dropped that trash ass mix. I don't know what that mixtape. That shit was garbage. Y'all better tell Max B it's a new day and age. This ain't 1992. It's a whole nother. You better start rapping like NBA YoungBoy. Y'all, so somebody tell Max B he need to rap like NBA YoungBoy. This ain't the shit he just dropped. That wasn't it. Yeah, tell that nigga to get with NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, he need to go get with her Boston Richie. So him and Boston Richie. But this shit he did. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. What man with that? Yeah, somebody should have told him that. Okay. Yeah, I needed to say this. I wasn't gonna go live today. I did a amazing live stream last night. We did about 18 to 19,000 views on that joint, just like that. So I wasn't really gonna go live today, but something told me I needed to get the downloads downloaded. Even with you, just talk. I needed to get that out there. Hassan Campbell, I needed to, yo, bro, those Girucci leathers and sweaters and the sheepskin shearlings and all, hey, man, that shit ain't gonna work in 4K, man. Your shearling jackets and all, that shit ain't gonna work with the cameras, the 4K cameras that DJ Vladimir got. You need to go to get some Gucci. Get with Harlem. Go get you a couple of pieces. You know, Givenchy, Gucci, Finley, Prada. You know what I mean? Take the fake chains off. Only wear the real jewelry that you got. The fake chains you showed us, put them motherfuckers in the safe, man, in your top, in your boxer drawer somewhere. You on camera with all this fake ass jewelry and shit. Come on, man. You gonna fuck the podcast up. Hey, China, get your man, man. Hey, you. This ain't the backyard where the pond is at, where your greyhounds, where you got your greyhounds all in the backyard snoring and shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that, man. This is the big leagues. Yeah, Haas be having his greyhounds all in the back. They be snoring and all that. This nigga Haas be in the backyard in the city. Be, you know what I mean? He got the pond all back there. He got the greyhounds laying around. You ain't even supposed to have dogs, but it's a whole nother conversation. Yeah, Hassan Campbell got greyhounds in his backyard. Yeah, not just not just a podcast make it the big league, but doing a podcast with the stamp of approval from G Unit and Vladimir, DJ Vlad, that makes it a big deal. That makes it a valid situation. You know what I'm saying? And if you know it or not, that's what it is. If you recognize it or not, I'm telling you, that's what it is. This shit is already, everybody, look, low key, everybody's talking about this. Behind closed doors, everybody, in the group chats, niggas is talking about this. Joe Button, Ish, all them boys is in the group chat like, yo, you saw what happened with Vlad and them the other night? Let's Rap About It podcast. Mano, Chano, Jim Jones, Fabulous, Dave East. You think they not in the chat, in the group chat talking? Yo, you saw that duck neck they was eating? Yo, you saw them niggas was eating duck neck? Yeah, I saw that. I ain't never heard. You ever heard of deep fried Campbell soup? Yeah, I ain't never heard of deep fried Campbell soup. Yeah, who got them that? That was DJ Vlad. Okay, they coming. They on their way. I don't give a damn podcast is on the way. You think Fat Joe and Jada Kiss ain't in the group chat? And Fat Joe saying, yo, that's the nigga who was talking about Africa Bambaataa. You know, he telling Jada Kiss, yo, you know Hassan Campbell. Jada Kiss like, nah, I heard of him, but I don't. Who is he? Yo, that nigga, you know, I was trying to do the museum and all that, and I had to get his channel knocked down and all that, because he was talking about Bambaataa and yeah, you think these dudes, this is the conversation, this is the energy. This is what's going on right now. Alright? So listen, man. Quick hour of power, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Big salute to everybody in the chat. Well over 300 in the chat. Run them likes up. I need over 100 likes. Over 300 people in the chat. Hit the like button and all that. Hit the subscribe button. I didn't even force y'all to hit the subscribe button. I normally customize the chat, but I didn't even do that. I forgot to do it. Salute to Hassan Campbell, Harlem legend. China Brim, man, on the opportunity. Hey, we about to see how this go down. It's going to be great. It's going to make great content. Just Talk, man. Go get an OnlyFans, man. I'm telling you, one more picture like that. One more. I can't take no more. One more picture. I'm unsubscribed to you, man. Hey, put your breasts away, man. We don't want to see your goddamn breasts out in the open like that. All right? With that being said, man, you know what time it is, man. It's your boy, GMB TV. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? I suggest you tap in.